Hi, and thank you for joining me today on How to Create a Video Biography Webinar Part 1. My name is Steven, and I will be your host. So who is this webinar for? First, it's for those that are just curious, looking for more information, want to know what it's all about. Second, it's for those that are looking to have an actual video biography done for themselves or a family member. And third, it's for the do-it-yourselfers that have both the time and tools, but just need a little push in the right direction. So what is a video biography? A video biography is a narrative-driven video recorded history. It can be combined with photographs, slides, home movies, and so forth. Video biographies bridge the gap between oral histories and visual memorabilia. There are 3 parts to this webinar series: collect, capture, and creation. This first part is going to focus on collecting your information. So let's talk about choosing the video that is right for you. The first one is the collection. It's just a series of stories. There's no real editing, you don't add any memorabilia. The second is the event, such as an anniversary video. A few minutes in length, you do add photographs and slides, and you also have some editing that's very light. The last one, the biography or family history video, it's in-depth narrative highlighting many events from a person or a family's life. It requires a lot more dedication and time because of the amount of editing and memorabilia you will need to craft the finished product. Alright, so in the pre-interview, you're just going to sit down in a nice relaxed place with a pen and paper and jot down the events and stories your subject wants to tell. One important thing to remember is don't have any preconceived ideas on the answers. You'll be surprised how often details that have never been shared before come up. And lastly, take as much time as you need. Don't rush. If you need to do this several days, do it. Better to be safe than sorry. For a list of sample questions you can ask during the pre-interview, go to my website, sdsfilmsaz.com, and click under Free Stuff. So after the pre-interview, you take your notes and you craft it into an outline. You can do this on the computer or just on a pad of paper. This outline is going to be your blueprint for the entire project, so it's very important. You will be changing this depending on how much you add or take away. Once you have done your outline, you want to go back to the person or people you have interviewed and check for missing information or errors. Memorabilia is anything that has memorable significance. However, for video biography, there are 4 main types: photographs, slides, home movies, and 8mm reel film. A lot of people's memorabilia, especially photographs, are packed away in an attic or somewhere like that. Please get them out of there, get them inside in the air conditioning. Once you have your items, start collecting them and sorting them by date and event. Alright, let's talk really quick about equipment and software. You're going to need a recording device, support equipment, a computer, video editing software, and photo retouching software. Now, a lot of people think you're going to have to spend a lot of money. Truth is, you don't have to spend as much money as you think. It just takes a lot of time and effort. It's more of a time and effort than a money issue. So with recording equipment, you actually can use any kind of device as long as it captures moving pictures and sound. You can use a camcorder, a DSLR, a point-and-shoot camera, or even a smartphone. Now preferably use a camcorder, but any of these devices will work. Now support equipment, you need a tripod, it's required, have to have one. External microphone, you don't need one, but it's highly recommended. A light kit, again, you don't need one, but some kind of extra lighting is always helpful. And then a backdrop. I personally use backdrops, I think they look very good, more professional, but you don't need one. Okay, there's lots of different video editing software. You can get them for the Windows and the Macintosh. These are all consumer products I have tried. They're all good. They all have their slight differences. It's just your own personal preference. I personally like Adobe Premiere Elements, but again, it's whatever you want to use. These are just some examples. Now, photo retouching software, it's actually easier. There's some free stuff, such as GIMP. That's a free one. You can use Photoshop Elements. That's my personal favorite. And then there's other ones. There's even other free ones you can get, but these are ones I have tried and are good. So in conclusion, decide on the type of video you want to create first, then conduct a pre-interview with your subject, and from there create your outline. Any device will work for filming, but a camcorder is preferred. You can edit your video on a Windows or a Macintosh computer, doesn't matter. And lastly, photo retouching software, there's free stuff online you can get. However, if you want good video editing software, you will need to pay a little money. You don't need to pay a lot, but you will have to buy something. Need any more help with your do-it-yourself project? Want to see some video examples? Or are you wanting a video produced for a family or a friend? Feel free to visit me on my website, www.sdsfilmsaz.com, or email me directly, sdsfilmsaz@gmail.com. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at the next webinar.